Hello, we're your friendly WWL finance navigators. The purpose of this video is to present and explain our annual financial accounts to the public.
What he means to say is that we will tell you how we spent your money and whether we had any left at the end of the year.
However, how do you know if we have spent the money well? And that is where value comes into the equation.
In basic terms, value equals outcomes over cost.
More specifically, value equals maximize outcomes possible over using resources the most efficient way. Value equals surplus including incentive schemes over the use of resources and risk rating.
So let's begin by looking into the accounts and what we have done. The income we earned in the financial year 2016 and 2017 was just under £300 million.
Yes, we earned £297.5 million. But where did it come from?
£176 million comes from Wigan Borough CCG.
£14.5 million comes from other GM boroughs.
£10.4 million comes from specialist commissioning. This includes services such as critical care, neonatal and cancer services.
£13.5 million came from incentive bonuses for achieving our targets.
We earned the money for delivering the very best, very kindest patient care possible.
Let's have a look at how we spent the money.
£189 million was spent on salaries for our fabulous, fantastic staff.
£52.9 million for doctors.
£52.6 million for nurses.
£2.2 million for porters.
£4.3 million for domestics.
£2.6 million for catering staff.
£74.4 million for all our other staff who make our hospitals work.
We spent £95.8 million on non-pay items, such as £3.3 million for heating and lighting.
£2.8 million for IT.
£8.5 million for insurance,
which is there to protect our organisation and patients. We also spend as much money as we can afford on improving the facilities and environments for our patients and staff. This is what we call capital spend.
In the 2016-17 financial year, we spent £7.8 million on capital.
£2.9 million was spent on a brand new computer system to make being in the hospital safer and more efficient. £1 million was spent on medical equipment, and £1.1 million was spent on implementing energy efficiency schemes to reduce energy costs. But did we save any money?
Oh yes, we most certainly did. We saved over £10.6 million in our financial year 2016-2017, and we saved money in the following areas: staffing, drug costs, orthopaedic implants, energy, pathology, and many other savings across the whole of the trust.
That's pretty impressive. But when we add everything up, what do the numbers mean?
Well, there's a story. Based on what we did, we made an operating surplus of £100,000. However, because we made a surplus,
when lots of other organisations didn't.
Yes. And because of all the good work we've done, we were given good performance incentive bonuses of £13.5 million, which meant that our final surplus was £13.6 million. Just for completeness, we need to mention, for technical reasons, the accounts show a bottom number less than £13.6 million, because we have to write off all the assets that no longer have any value.
This is called impairments and doesn't count for our trading performance.
The total value of these impairments was £15.5 million.
This explains why in the accounts the bottom number you see is a loss of £1.9 million. Okay, so that sounds fab. We made a good surplus by exceeding our targets and achieving a big bonus from the NHS for achieving our plan. But what about use of resources?
Well, the NHS ranks all our financial use of resources between 1, which is the best, and 4, which is not very good.
In 2016-17, we were rated as 1, which is the best, for the very first time. So just remind me, in 2016-17, we earned £297.5 million. We spent £283.9 million. And we had a surplus of £13.6 million.
We saved £10.6 million. We invested £7.8 million in facilities and got the best possible rating of 1 for our use of resources.
So, were we value for money?
Based on the results, I certainly think so.
If you want more information, you can see our annual accounts on our website at www.wwl.nhs.uk.